Over the years, a lot of music has been released. I know that simply because I'm a person who loves music. Some music that I love is composed in languages that I don't understand. Some music that I love is composed in languages that I didn't understand back then, but now I understand, which makes me love that music even more. So, what is it that makes me love a song which I don't understand? Well, find out in today's video. Hey guys, welcome to the Amplified Music. This is Fiks Madtone. If you are new to this channel, click that subscribe button and turn on the notification so that you get notified when we release new content. Today we are going to talk about the effects of modern technology on music. Technology's general purpose is to find a solution to society's biggest challenges and open up a door for innovation. Technology has performed that specific purpose in the music industry and made it way better. Let's start with instruments. The most noticeable change on instruments throughout the years is that instruments have been electrified. Instruments back then didn't need electricity to function, which means the main purpose of the early generation of instruments was just to make sound. I remember the first time when I played an electric guitar. It felt so easy and so smooth simply because I was used to playing the acoustic guitar, which doesn't need electricity to function. So which means you had to exert more effort to play it. But when I played the electric one, it was much easier. Years back, I was speaking to my dad about instruments. And then he mentioned the piano and told me that the piano didn't need electricity to function. It was so fascinating to me because I had never seen an actual piano. All I knew was keyboards and then organs, the ones that you plug in order for them to play. Simply because I had grown up in an era of electrified instruments. So the only instrument that I knew which didn't require electricity to play was the drums. And speaking of the drums, I learned how to play drums back then, but they were not a good household instrument simply because they made a lot of noise. So I had to switch to another instrument. But these days you can get drums that are electrified, which is technology, and just plug in headsets, hit them as hard as you can, but get no noise at all. Which means technology as a whole has improved the instruments in a very great way. And that improvement has caused a great change in the way music is produced. The electrification of musical instruments brought about great change to the production industry. Music can now be recorded in the studio. It's a transition from live music from the instruments that didn't play with electricity to studio music from the instruments that can play with electricity. Back then I used to listen to classical music, the one that is played with live instruments, and it grew some love for classical hip-hop. So there are a lot of songs from classical hip-hop that I used to listen to, but I didn't know English. And when I got to learn English, I started liking those songs even more. So what is it that made me to like that kind of music but not understanding it? It's because of the things that accompany the message of the song. You know, there's an argument that these days it's very difficult to find songs like that. You have to jump parts of the song and rush to the message simply because the message is the only thing that is pleasant about the song, simply because of that effect of technology transitioning from live music to studio music. So that itself kills the art in music simply because the way the audience listen to music is incomplete. You have to jump everything else to rush to the message simply because the message is the only thing that is interesting about the song. Modern technology has made the production of music more efficient. The introduction of music streaming platforms has done away with banning CDs and piracy. When you play music with music streaming platforms, you have all the cloud storage that you need. and you can store as much music as you want. And the catch is you can move around with that music, but with physical storages of music you can run out of space. This is the type of technology whereby we like it because we have been bullied into liking it. New phones these days come with the primary music player as a music streaming platform, which means you have to buy your phone and then pay to play music on your phone, and you need network service to do that, which is a lot on the society. So this type of technology is technology which is far ahead from the society, and the society is failing to adapt. Modern technology has fulfilled its purpose when it comes to the music industry. It has made it better. We have reached the end of today's video here on the Amplify Music with me, your host, Fiks Madtone. If you like today's video, leave a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so that you get notified when we release new content. Ciao.